We welcome each and every one of you to the final game of the semifinals of the 2019 Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. Only one final seat remaining, and it is going to be disputed by the Sanbeda Red Lions and the Adamson Soaring Falcons here at the Filoil Flying V Center. And this promises to be an exciting matchup as we look to the final game of the semifinals. Chuck Araneta together with Coach L.A. Mumar and Ira Pablo on the sidelines. And Coach, these two teams so disciplined on both ends of the floor. This is just a fun crossover matchup ng UAP tsaka NCAA.
It's always a delight to see a UAP team versus an NCAA team. Nabanggit nga natin earlier that, you know, a lot of teams are asking, paano kaya ako naglaban itong team na to, Adamson kontra dito Sanbeda. And ngayon, in the Filoil, we get an opportunity to see these teams.
Parang Avengers crossover yan,
crossover.
Parang Guardians of the Galaxy tsaka si Toro maghaharap. Well, here we go. Let's take a look at this playoff bracket. And tulad nga na sinabi natin, Lasal has already picked up the first slot. So makakaharap nila kung sino man ang mananalo sa larong ito. Paalala lang po, this is a knockout game on the semifinals all the way to the finals. So basically, kailangan na ibuhos nitong dalawang koponan para makapasok sila sa ating finals.
Ayun nga, it's a knockout phase, quarterfinals, semifinals, into the championship. So you have to bring your A game. Kailangan ready ka kaagad kasi isang talo lang, uwi na.
So isang pagkakamali pa lang, that can make the difference between a final seat and watching on the sidelines. Let's go to the side of the reigning defending champions of the NCAA, the Sanbeda Red Lions. Medyo nahirapan sila against the FEU Tamaraws, but in the end, they were still able to pull away with a victory.
Coach Boyd Fernandez is showing that there is life after Bolik. There is life after etong si JB Mocon. And they've shown it. They showed it not by scoring, but pinakita nila yung defense nila. They forced yung kalaban nila to 22 turnovers, 15 turnover points. So they have put an emphasis. Coach Boyd Fernandez always put an emphasis on defense at yan ang ginawa ng kanyang team.
I'm so impressed with how Sanbeda has been so disciplined, only coughing up 10 turnovers in their game against FEU. Sa kabilang side naman for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, they went head-to-head against San Sebastian College and they were really able to cruise to the victory. And you like how everyone's so involved on offense and defense, kaya naman hirap na hirap yung baste makascore sa kanila.
Coach Franz Pumaren, even when he was coaching in Lasal, now he has brought it here in Adamson University. Talagang, it's a lot of ball movement, 22 big assists as you mentioned, Chuck. So hindi pwedeng pastar-star ka dito. Sa team ka ni Coach Franz Pumaren, ito ang kailangan mo gawin. Kailangan marunong, number one, kailangan dumepensa ka. And secondly, you need to share that ball. Walang star-star dito. He wants team basketball.
Masusubukan yung depensa ng Adamson because they are going to be playing against one of the best, most disciplined squads in Sanbeda. Of course, under Coach Boyd Fernandez, alam natin na proven commodity na ang kanilang sistema. Kaya naman this game promises to be a war inside the Filoil Flying V Center. Let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer for the starting lineups.
ESPN 5+. This is a matchup between Adamson Soaring Falcons versus Sanbeda University Red Lions. And now let's meet our starters for both teams. Let's start with the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Starting point guard number 1, Joam Sabandal. Shooting guard number 2, Jerick Ahanmisi. At power forward number 10, Simon Camacho. At forward number 29, Vince Magbuhos. And at center number 55, Lenta Duwanga. Adamson Soaring Falcons head coach is Franz Pumaren. And now, let's meet the starting unit for the Sanbeda University Red Lions. Starting point guard number 3, Evan Nellen. At center, number 10, Donna Tankua. At forward, number 11, Clint Dominguez. At power forward, number 12, John Bahio. And at shooting guard, number 15, James Quacote. Sanbeda University Red Lions head coach is Boyd Fernandez.
All right, we are just about underway here in the Filoil Flying V, starting lineup for both sides. And for Adamson, of course, familiar face there, Jerick Ahanmisi against James Quecote. That should be one of the most fun matchups dito sa ating laro.
Inaabangan ko din itong si Sabandal, who was a star para sa Baby Falcons no, during last year's NCAA. And just like Joel Kagulangan, tinitingnan, gusto ko rin ma-observe kung makakapag-adjust ba sila as star players now they are going to the collegiate ranks.
We've seen that so many times, no, to your point, Coach Elena, as a strong move inside by the import of the Adamson Soaring Falcons at malaking bagay siya to be able to help out for the guys of Coach Franz Pumaren. Si Linda Dunaga, Daunga pala, rather, siya ang nasa gitna ngayon para sa koponan ni Coach Pumaren.
Daunga, kita natin, mahaba din. Ang napansin ko lang sa kanya, of course, Pakisar, talagang poste, haligi na yan sa programa ni Coach Franz Pumaren. Ito, he's not as big, but he's a little bit more mobile than Papi. So let's see how it translates. As you know, ang laking factor kasi ng foreign student sa isang collegiate team. So let's see how sina Ahamisi, sina Camacho will mesh with this guy.
Two points, and the Red Lions are on the board. You know, the first game that we covered in the semifinals, we saw LPU against LaSalle and their full court press. Nagka-full court press at silang dalawa. And over a fact, itong San Beda not really going to full court presses because their half court defense is so rock solid.
Yes, no? Si Coach Boyet naman is basic, stop your man, one-on-one half-court defense. Konting pressure pa minsan, but definitely plays a little bit like a PBA professional style game. But hey, who are we to question that he has won back-to-back titles here for San Beda?
8:57 remaining in this first quarter. 2-all ang ating talaan. Simon Camacho, the long-limbed forward of the Adamson Soaring Falcons. And pull-up jumper is good early on.
Vince Macuos hitting that nice jumper there. And alam mo si Macuos, nakita ko na ito before, marunong talaga yung tumira sa labas. Eh, usong-uso na ngayon yung mga stretch ball. Ibig sabihin, nung panahon kasi natin, di ba, sa loob ka lang siya shaded lane. Pero ngayon, stretch ball, stretch five, you need to hit that outside shot even if you are a big man.
Dati pinapagalitan yung mga bigs, di ba, pag nasa labas sila eh.
May mga old school thinking ngayon eh, talagang iba na.
Is there from Evan Nele. Here comes Camacho. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Camacho can't get it to fall. And Adamson unable to call that offensive rebound. It is going to go back to the Red Lions.
Apologize siya doon, pero si Coach Franz at talagang pinapalakpakan siya. Good effort on that play. Sometimes, you know your players who make mistakes.
Sure.
They will miss some shots. But you want to make sure that they are playing within your system. At wala ka na mahihinga if you're a coach.
Oh, Nele with the turnover there. Nadulas lang. Extra pass. Oh, Nele. And check that Bahio able to recover. But just too many numbers for Adamson in that attack.
Tsak, pasalamat sila, nasalo sila ni Sabandal doon. Kundi sabon sila kay Coach Franz Pumaren. That was a 3-on-1 fast break. And not really the best way to run a 3-on-1 fast break play. Buti na lang eh. Naisalo pa.
Dahil nag-behind the back pass pa yun. Doon na dali.
Tas nasupalpal pa. Pasalamat kayo kundi alam natin yung mga ganyang kalakaran eh.
If you go behind the back and you are playing for Coach Franz Pumaren, you better be sure that that's gonna lead to 2 points.
Kahit Mike Cortez ka pa ng Lasal dati,
JB Casio.
JB Casio, ayusin mo yan. Nice move here by Duliges, former Hope Christian superstar.
Counter will not fall from beyond the arc from Sabandal. Oh, Red Lions have been falling on the floor right now.
Alam mo, madulas ba yung ating court? Dalawang baksak na yan, no? Parehong dulas on opposite spots of the court. Di na natin yun, ha? But here, Duliges. Nice nifty move. Very crafty itong si Duliges.
Napansin mo itong mga San Beda players, pare-pareho yung itsura nila, no? Iba lang yung mga height nila.
Meron San Beda look, eh.
Oh,
no?
totoo. From an Evan Nele na guard, pero ang haba niya. Meron ka namang JB Bahio na ganun din, mahaba rin yung kanyang galamay. As Jeric Kahanmisi from outside.
Lista mo na, if you're talking about Jeric Kahanmisi, he's really one of the best shooters in collegiate basketball.
Adamson trying to press this San Beda squad. Rodriguez, full head of steam. They get it to Donald Tancua. Steal here by Adamson. Oh, beautiful dive inside. Camacho able to score the deuce.
Nice look mula dito kay Magbuhos at ang perfect cut mula kay Camacho. Good connection between these two bigs.
And it's a 7-point lead for Adamson. As Tancua able to save that possession. Miss there from Rodriguez, and Adamson getting another stop.
Alam mo si Rodriguez, he's very strong with the attack. Yung kanyang 3-point shooting, no, ever since, has really been inconsistent. May mga times there will be games that you will see him really hitting it, but there will be times na parang gano'n, na way off. As easy, this guy is a sharpshooter.
Madalang lang magmintis yan si Jerry. Oh, diving inside is Bahio. At si Magbuhos. Pupunta sa San Beda, tapped away by the defense of Sabandal. And we have our first substitution of the game as Franz Sabuda entering the fray for San Beda.
Alam mo, to be very honest, no, this is one of my favorite players. He really reminds me of his father, si Abuda. Hindi naghahanap ng tira. Really no nonsense. Usually guards the best player, the opposite team. Tapos yung scrappy lang, he'll make timely shots, he'll always make the right plays. Ito si Franz Sabuda.
Galawang scavenger pa rin talaga.
Yun no? Scavenger 2.0.
Oo, tama. Foul is whistled on floor, will go on Falcons. 5:30 remaining, and Adamson coming out hot. 11-4 on Beda naman. Having a hard time with this defense of Adamson in this full court press.
Kanina kasi, no, we had SBU and LaSalle playing similar style, a lot of run and gun. And you mentioned it earlier at the top of our telecast. Kung Adamson will play that way, they will press. France Kumaran teams are known for that Kumaran press. Pero itong San Beda, they prefer to play it half court, a lot of pick and roll action para sa kanila. Coach Boyd Fernandez plays a little bit more of a professional style. And yan naman yung magkakontrapuelo. Let's see who will dictate pace in this basketball game.
Silip si Camacho, sino mapapasahan? They get it to Anmisi. Stopped on a dime. Camacho will probe to get it to the big fella inside. Good defense by Tancua and company. James Crackode over to Donald. Subukan niya depensa ng big man. And that is going to be 2 fouls. Could be on. No, it's not going to go on the import.
Ito si Dauma, no? Bini-veteran moves ni Tancua. Tama ba? Did I say this right?
Yeah.
Dauma. But si Tancua talagang sanay na sa Philippine collegiate basketball. So, si Tancua, he's not as athletic as say foreign students na sa Beda before, sila Sam Ekwe, si Daniels. Pero ito, simple but effective. No? Talagang walang kaarte-arte.
Tsaka yung ano niya, yung vibe niya pag naglalaro, relax lang sa parate eh. Sabi niya, meron naman akong Robert Bolick tsaka mo akong dati ngayon. Meron naman akong Kwekute tsaka si Nele. So, okay lang yan, sila bahala. Diba? Sabeda free throw stopped that run. And Adamson has been pounding it inside. And another bucket from the Soaring Falcons. As Aaron Fermin getting his first 2 points of the game. Bahio. Tancua. Oh, extra help from Camacho. Camacho has been teleporting all over the floor for Adamson. Walang lumapit kay Bernardo, pero hindi umubra kanyang jumper. Beautiful find. Good patience also by San Beda, and that is going to be free throws para kay JB Bahio.
Alam mo, pinasok na rin dito sa Adamson, another heralded rookie here. Itong si number 18, Aaron Fermin. Alam mo, he could have actually won back-to-back MVPs in the NCAA. Kaya lang, may rule yung NCAA na hindi pwedeng mag-MVP pag hindi nakapasok yung team sa Final Four. So both of the seasons, On his third and his fourth year, hindi sila nakapasok. But statistically, he would have actually won yung parehong MVP. So, ganyang ka-price recruit itong si Aaron Fermin. Ayun, si JB mo.
Yung- Komple. May ano pa, may additional pang exposure. Mga kasama sa beta.
Talking about JB Mocon, di ba? You covered the PBA. Yung parang transition niya, napaka-swabe. No, talagang he adjusted right away and he's really contributing para sa Raiders, right?
Power forward siya na naging small forward sa Raiders ay na parang walang problema para kay Mocon. For me, that's a sign of a good basketball player.
Actually, your point is exactly what I was looking at. Parang mag-a-adjust ba to? Alam ko he's a smart player, but I was thinking maybe a year or two to adjust. Pero hindi, no?
Some guys just figure it out. It doesn't take a lot of time for them. Fermin from outside. Shot will not fall. Nelly grabbing the board. Nelly getting a screen from Arnon Noah. Nelly, strong inside. Evan getting his first 2 points of the game.
Master of the pick and roll, Evan Dele knows what to do with it, reading the defense. Sinabi niya, walang sasabay. Sige, I'll scoop it up with a layup.
This is another sneaky good matchup also. Jerome Lastimosa against Nele. Jerome, such a pesky defender. Nele naman, ang galing niya. Hindi niya talaga binibitawan yung bola until kailangan niya.
Ayun, no? Saktong-sakto yung, and that's finishing it with the left hand, no? With the off hand in that play.
Lastimosa looking for a friendly face. Gets it over to Kamay. Less than 3 minutes remaining in this first period. 3 seconds remaining on shot clock of Adams, so they've got to get it up. Naubusan sila ng oras. Nele. Galvin Octana is there to clean up the miss.
Octana really more of a role player for Coach. Yung mga tipong gustong-gusto ni Coach Boyet, di naghanap ng bola, de-depensa, tapos pagkakailangan, nire-rebound din.
Lastimosa. Bernardo. Manlapas. Rack attack. Again, stopped by Sanbeda.
Ang husay naman ng pass. Ay, sayang. Naminti si Lea, pero great pass mula dito kay Evan Dele.
Franz Zabuda unable to get that layup.
Nakikita ko si Coach JB Season, former coach of the Reds. He should be really proud. Of course, his players have really moved up with him here in the seniors division. Nice trap here for the Red Shirts.
Three-pointer forced up by Manlapas. Offensive rebound to Fermin, pero di umubra. Noah grabbing the board.
Nagugulat na rin si Fermin because in the juniors ranks, siya yung
Batik na
pinakamalaki, no? Ito, may mas malaki pa pala sa akin dito sa seniors.
Noah, big boy basketball in the paint. And Sanbeda has recovered after being down by as many as 7 points. And Adamson suing for time as they get it to Noah, who's able to blow by Fermin, carve out some space, and score the deuce. Minute and 24 remaining here in the first quarter.
You are still watching the 2019 Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. This is the matchup between the Sanbeda Red Lions and the Adamson Soaring Falcons for a seat in our final spot. Now, for Coach Boyet Fernandez, the road to the 7-0 run was not an easy one for Sanbeda because they had games wherein they were down by a lead to games wherein they failed to protect that lead. But the commitment of his players and the way that they believe in their system was the reason why they still bring home the win. Chuck and LA.
Thank you so much, Ira. And for San Beda, we've been talking about what life is going to be like post Mocon, post Bolig, and eventually pag natapos na rin si Donald Tancoa. And there will be ups and downs for sure. Oh, someone is down on the side of Adamson. Sorry to stop my talk, pero may Sonic Falcon na bumagsak siya.
Hindi natin makita sino to.
Uy, si
Si
Manlapas.
Adrian Paul Manlapas.
Oh, he's
Here.
holding on to his knee. That's never a good
scary,
sign.
oo. Di ba yung kay Clay Thompson nga, di ba pag daktak, nakita mo
Oo.
talaga yung tuhod, bumigay. Hopefully, nothing serious here.
Pero off-ball yan, no? Kasi yung action was on Noah in by the half-court line, eh. So, wonder what happened there. What happened to bakit bumagsak ng ganyan si Malapas?
This is a thing that you don't want to happen. You'd hate this for this to happen kasi this is a young guy trying to make the team, showing his stuff, tapos biglang ngayon may iniinda siyang injury here. Usually nakakatakot yan pag may narinig kang nag-bop, no? Kasamang Chuck. Let's see. Of course, they will need to have a MRI to really check what happened.
Si AP Manlapas, yun nga, like you mentioned, trying to carve a role with Adamson. Let's hope that Manlapas is okay. We're still trying to see kung ano yung nangyari dun, no? Kung bakit bigla na lang bumagsak si Manlapas. We'll try to get a clip kung meron.
Tumatakbo yung ating mga cameraman, nakaharang.
Oo.
Hindi makalaro.
Sumunod kasi hanggang dun sa bench ng ng Adamson.
Sabi ng rep, tabi. Nagtatrabaho lang po kami. Para ma-feature yung games.
And Macy, quick shot there from Jerick from beyond the arc.
It's something of beauty seeing it. Si Jerick release that shot perfect. Picture perfect shot here for
Noah trying to find Oftana. Calvin, tough shot, nowhere to go. Pero nandyan si Noah, big body. That will not drop. Noah is just a ball of energy right now for San Beda.
Oh, yan naman talaga nabibigay nitong si Noah. He's not the tallest of foreign students, but definitely he's very active and he's always there sa mga 50-50 balls.
15 to 14, 23 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Shot clock is off. Lastimosa will hold for potentially the final shot of this first period. Lastimosa stepping outside, no go. Offensive rebound to Adamson. Fermin cannot score against Noah. 2 seconds remaining. May oras pa ba? Wala na. This is a tight one. As we expected, Coach L.A. Mumar, hindi ito magiging high-scoring game.
Both of these teams have shown that they are very focused defensively. So yan nga, natapos tayo ng first quarter, Adamson up by a point.
We have a clip right now of nangyari dun sa injury ni Manlapas. We're trying to get a closer look at what happened. He was fighting through off ball.
Trying to get off a screen.
Against itong si Benuela. Tapos na, I guess, nadulas lang siya. And what our referee saw, although we have yet to confirm, was parang knee-on-knee yung collision eh. So hopefully, baka nabugbog lang, nagulat lang or something like that.
Hopefully, prayers up para dito kay Manlapas. We don't want any kind of serious injuries there. So sana medyo namaga lang yung kanyang tuhod.
Whatever the case may be, Adamson holding on to a 1-point advantage against the San Beda Red Lions. Coach Ellie, your assessment of the first quarter and how both teams' defense was really able to stop each other?
More defensive ang pinapakita both of these teams. It's not a lot of scoring unlike our first game. And we really expect that. A lot of feeling out process pa yung mga play. Hindi pa nababasa ng pareho. Again, remember, they don't really play each other. So, marami pang, kumbaga, binabasa pa ang mga discarded here in the second quarter.
Arnold Noah, jumper from the left side. Noah getting his third and fourth point of the game. Itong San Beda, no? Sanay naman sila to play against high-tempo teams like LPU. But Adamson also a completely different beast, no? Very, very disciplined. Although they're also very good at pressuring on defense.
Yes. It's the same, may same pressure pero may mga nuances, no? Especially on offense, talaga you'll see them running. Yung kanilang mga player screens, makita mo, they really have a lot of staggards. Kumbaga mas sa discipline ang kanilang offense.
And of course, itong Soaring Falcons, no? Came so close to a finals berth once again in the UAP. Saan Misik driving inside, and itong kupunan na to, no? Hinug na to make it to the finals if the ball bounces the right way.
Oh, definitely. If you're talking about heartbreak, they were talking about the championship and had a twice to beat advantage against UP, but na-upset sila on that day. Expect Coach Francis Barrett's team to really bounce back in coming UAP season.
They were on the wrong side of UAP history.
Oo, eh.
Diba? Parang parang tadhana kasi pero nasa kabilang panig. Yes, Jeric. Easy on fire with 10 points in the game.
And you know, talking about yung collegiate, di ba, yung nangyari sa Virginia, di ba? Yung na-out sila ng first round, the next year, ginamit nilang gasolina yun para manalo ng kampyonato sa NCAA. So, siyempre, yan din ang ginagamit mo, yung motivation na, hey, we should have made the finals, we're good enough, as you see Octana hitting her three. We are good enough, we are ripe enough, as you mentioned, and we're gonna get it this year. I believe that is the mentality of Coach Franz and his troops this coming year.
Well said, Coach Henry. Oh, long. Even further for a Hamisi, won't fall. That was a heat check from one of the best shooters in the amateur ranks today. Entrata, Oftana, nakaisa na sa kanina, looking for back-to-back, no go. Noah has been a ball of energy right now for San Beda in his stint on the floor.
Definitely 50-50 balls. Nakikita talaga niya yan. Always there in the action. Oh, nice pass by Octana to Noah for an end one play. You gotta like it si Octana. Ganda pinapakita. You know, that fourth spot is really up for grabs.
Yes.
No? Kasi wala na si Mokon. So, naghahanap talaga yan. Again, we mentioned this in our telecast. The coaches are looking for guys who will step up, who will bite into their system. And Oftana, veterano na rin naman to. Wala na si Mokon. Ako naman, it's my turn.
Taking a look at Noah right now, who has been rock solid in this ball game. Ay pa nga niya magpasabi, kaya nagpa-end one muna siya. Aba, kompleto na yung mga idol natin, Robert Bolick and JV Mokon on your screens right now. Magkalaban lang sila kahapon
Oo nga.
Trainer siya, Northport ngayon. Balik na naman sila, tropa na naman.
And that's the beauty of college basketball. Kahit magkalaban na kayo sa pros, you are brothers. Nagsakripisyo kayo. Wala pa kayo, in a way, wala pa kayo masyadong mga pangalan, wala pa kayo masyadong pera. Pero you work hard, you help each other, challenge each other to make your as Silas Timosa hit that shot. Nagtulungan kayo at yung bond na yan, kahit nasa pros, kapit-kapit pa rin kayo.
And I'm sure if you're Mokon and Bolick, sa final year nila, I'm sure kinakausap na nila sila Kwekutay, sila Nelly, kayo na. This is your team moving forward. And you know, those guys, of course, together with Tankua, have really been able to slowly but surely assume the leadership role of San Beda.
Itong si Kwekutay is one of the guys that I'm really looking at to take the scoring cudgels. Kasama na dyan si Evan Nele to really take the leadership and scoring cudgels para dito sa kapunan ni Coach Boyan Fernandez.
It's a turnover by Adamson. Sambeda has taken the lead 24-22. Evan, tough shot in the paint. Rather outside, that will not fall. Oftana. Signing to get inside. Sayang. Yun.
Ganda ng play na yun. Passing on to the three and attacking, pero minanas lang siya on that layup. Amisi putting the ball on the deck. And this is the
Suave.
Jerick Amisi that you know has worked on his game.
Yes.
Why? Because when he started in the Adamson, in the UAAP, talagang spot-up shooter. Okay, ngayon nakita natin dagdag ng dagdag. Ngayon, he puts it on the deck, he can pull it up, and now, ang nangyayari, he is multi-dimensional and it will be harder to guard him.
We have a report right now, injury report from Ira Pabla on AP Manlapas. Go ahead, Ira.
Guys, the physical therapist of Adamson downplayed the length that Adrian Manlapas was in pain on the floor. Natuhod siya and they just immediately applied cold compress, and it's safe for him whenever he decides to get back on the court, guys.
Nabugbog lang. That's a good sign,
good sign
for para kay AP Manlapas. So he should be, mukhang kailangan lang niyang, siguro after, I would imagine after the half na siya ibabalik.
Oo.
No?
Or if
Nabugbog
ever,
lang.
baka wag mo na ipasok kung if it's a preseason game, no? So again, it really depends on what. Pero syempre, si Manlapas is one of the young guys here. Gusto niya maglaro. Coach, i-line up mo sa season. So magpapakamatayan. So it will be up to the coaching staff if they think that the risk will be worth it.
Part of that really solid group of baby Falcons, no, na nag-transition naman sa seniors. And a good look at triple there from
Aaron
Fermin
Ayan
from
na,
outside.
sinasabi natin 5 points here. At he has shown that he has range. Galing naman itong si Aaron Fermin sa Arellano High School. Fourth deadlock of the game, 27 all.
Benuele, subok mula sa labas. Wala yan. Jerk and Macy against James. Canas Quecote. Fermin, extra pass. Simon Camacho, left corner triple. And I've always been a fan of how Simon Camacho plays.
Exactly, ako rin. No-nonsense guy, play defense. Nakita natin, in-extend na rin niya ang range niya from 3-point land.
Extra pass from the rookie, Aaron Fermin, over to Simon Camacho from beyond the arc. As the lead swinging back to the Adamson Soaring Falcons as they're able to connect from outside. 30-27 here in the second quarter. Let's take a look at the numbers of Evan and Enele. Sundut-sundut lang yung mga numero nyo. But when it's winning time, he really came to play and stepped up his performance.
Oo, Evan Nele, very talagang cerebral player itong si Evan Nele. And he also has the tools. Itong length, you can see him, parang tumangkad din nga siya, no? Bata pa to eh. So, yung haba ng mga galamay. And of course, that court sense for Evan Nele. Responding in that quarterfinal matchup, and a lot of will be really the burden will be on him.
Yes.
Etong si Etrata, another guy na he was a teammate sa Red Cubs then, who played in the Team B, because Bolik sometimes would play 35 minutes in a game. So you're talking about paano mo pupunuin yun, and so far they have been responding.
Mas nanukalat na yung mga minuto dun sa guard position para kay Coach Boyet Fernandez. His team down by 1 with 3:57 remaining in the second quarter. Fermin, pick and pop play. Camacho's going for that loose ball pero napunta sa mga galamay ni Donald Tancua. It's been so fun to watch these two teams play defense. I mean, sulit na ako sa offense ng SBU Lasal eh.
Oo.
Ito naman ang sarap nila panoorin just how disciplined they are on defense.
Ayun. Para ibang putahe naman
Ibang flavor.
para dito. Sa
Boss
itong si Coach
Virgil Villavicencio here in attendance.
Champion coach din yan.
Oo. At watching the future of Philippine basketball here as Ahad Misi unable to get that jumper to fall. Rodriguez, track attack, no go.
Ganda ng depensa ni Camacho doon. Just raising
Ganda
up his
talaga
hands. And you said that. You're a fan of his basic. Ano tinuturo mo? Pag sumabay ka, taas mo lang yung kamay mo. Don't go for the block. Classic. Great defensive play mula dito kay Simon Camacho.
You have to bleed for your point in this kind of a game against these two championship level squads. So ito namang San Beda trying to defend their title once again in the NCAA. You know, teams like San Sebastian, LPU are getting better and better at hindi magiging madali. All of these teams, I'm sure, are excited to finally face San Beda na wala na si Boling tsaka si Mokon. As Quecote all the way for two.
Quecote showing his upper body strength on that play. A lot of scoring ang naasahan dito ni Coach Boyd Fernandez kay Quecote.
Parang if you're Ahad Misi and Quecote, parang tumitingin ka lang sa salamin eh, no? Athletic, long limbs, flying up and down the floor. Sarap nila panoorin pag nagme-head to head eh.
Ay, ito yung play nito, Quecote. Sinukat muna, pinatama ng konti, binomba. Hinintay bumaba ang depensa for a nice finish.
Adamson applying pressure full court. Tancua against Fermin. Arrow nowhere to go, taken away by Ahad Misi. Piero mula sa labas. That's good.
Mukhang lisensyado tong si Yero as no hesitation on that play. Joshua Yero just burying it. At yan na nga yung new modern day basketball. You have a fast break opportunity. You can find an open three. You take it. If you're a shooter. You take it if you're a shooter.
If you can shoot.
If you can shoot.
Hindi naman kailangan mo itira kay kung center ka naman. Piero, coaching staff, and I can see Don Aliado running throughout the entire bench of Adamson. Di makapaniwala. Sinasabi nila, nakatayo lang naman si Piero eh.
Ayan si Coach Don, nasa may dugout. Ayan o, huling-huli ni Direk.
Umabot na dun sa sa dugout, sa locker room na.
Buti hindi siya na technical dun, no? Pero yun nga, kaya nga siya pumunta on that play.
Quecote, the championship experience, no, dun sa bench ng Lasal rather ng Adamson, the former Lasal players. Of course, guys like Aliado, Brendan Repalo is there, Tunichi Turi, Jack Santiago. So many brains to help out these youngsters of the Soaring Falcons. Tsaka lahat yung disipulo ni Franz Bumare.
Oo, nanggaling yan. And yun yung paminsan, yung head coach naghahanap ng mga assistant na maipapaliwanag, na napagdaanan na going under Coach Franz, na sila mag-e-explain. Most of them, especially itong sina Ritualo Aliado, who are a little bit younger, they can connect a little bit more. And instead of being a father figure, they're a brother or a kuya figure para dito sa upcoming stars ng Adamson.
Medyo malamig si Quecote dito sa ating first half. Shot will not fall. Adamson going straight into that attack at sa bandal. Pagkigil, nakakita ng konting puwang pero wala yan. 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They want Tancua against Fermin. Benuela, extra pass. Libre sa kanan para kay Rodriguez.
Nice play mula dito sa San Beda. Very simple, straight up post. Hinintay ni Tancua yung double team there and an extra pass Benuela to a wide open Rodriguez for a three.
Pinakagat niya muna yung defender. Pinakomit niya muna and then finding Clint for the long bomb. A 1-point lead for the Red Lions kontra Soaring Falcons. Welcome back to the Filoil Flying V Preseason Tournament. 32 seconds remaining. At pagkakataon para masilip yung mga gumagawa ng matinding produksyon para kay Coach Franz Pumaren.
We have Lastimosa, Hamisi, Manlapas sa bandal. And these two guys are rookies. Itong dalawang nakikita nyo sa baba. And ang nawala lang man talaga dito si Sean Maganti, no? Talking about Adamson. So, kumbaga, ito mga veterano to, some of them will have a little bit of greater role. Pero ito si Hamisi, alam mo nang kakamada to para sa kukunan ni Coach Franz.
Second serving for Adamson, taken hold for the final shot. Hierro, the floater, yes.
Soft touch nung si Hierro, nakita natin, is a knockdown shooter.
Tancoa, umangat, pasok yan, and Adamson unable to stop that drive inside by Donald, and San Beda will end up with a 1-point lead and to have a very clinical matchup between these two teams where every single point matters. Take a look at this final shot by Donald Tancoa.
Benuela, nice look para sa kanya, and Tancoa with a finish. Poor transition defense para dito sa Adamson. But you gotta like itong si Hierro showing the soft touch. Nice floater there for a deuce.
It is going to be the Red Lions clinging to a 1-point lead in the race for the final seat sa ating Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. at the half. We've got a good one. As San Beda only up by a single point against the Adamson Soaring Falcons in the final game ng ating semifinals, as both teams disputing the final seat sa ating knockout game sa darating na June 23. Chuck Araneta together with LA Mumar and Ira Pablo on the sidelines. And as we were talking about, Coach LA, compared to our first game, the other semifinals matchup, this was a defensive grind. And I personally loved watching every single moment of it.
It is a grind at both of these teams. Coach Franz, Coach Boyet, they are known for their no-nonsense defense. As you see itong si Clint Rodriguez. You know, he's one of the guys, yung characteristic niya, ibang talagang laro ni Coach Boyet Fernandez. Samantalang ito si Camacho naman. On the other side, here, ganyan din ang style ng mga player na gustong-gusto ni Coach Franz Pumare.
Parang pwede mo ipagpalit yung mga players tapos ganun din yung magiging takbuhan nila eh. As we go to the second quarter and we watch as San Beda and etong Adamson continue to exchange baskets and really continue to bleed for points. However, their offense getting a little bit on track because of drives like these from James Kwekote.
Etong si Kwekote is really, again, malaki ang inaasahan nila dyan. So far, 4 na puntos pa lang siya. But, you know, this season, this is a time wherein you're looking for who will score more. Kita natin itong stats. Field goal percentage, mas maganda ang Adamson. Pero ang glaring number dyan is the free throws. 12 out of 12 for San Beda. Samantalang ang Adamson ay hindi pa nakakatungtong sa free throw line. 7 turnovers for Adamson. San Beda naman with 4. So, tingnan natin ang crucial number dyan. Can San Beda continuously get into that 4.5-meter line para naman dito sa Adamson? Eh, kailangan, hindi lang mataas ang percentage, pero they also need to get into that free throw line. Here, top scorers, Adamson, mainly Hamisi Show, 12 points. Siya pa lang ang talagang main scorer para naman dito sa San Beda. Talfua, Noah, Octana, Doligas, 8, 7, 5 respectively.
Just underway here in the Filoil Flying V Center para sa laban ng Adamson kontra sa NCAA champions ang San Beda Red Lions. And that was a big number you pointed out. Wala pang free throw attempts etong Adamson. Pero hindi man naman masasabi na hindi naman sila umaatake sa loob.
I guess talagang wala lang silang opportunity, and I'm sure si Coach Franz medyo binubulungan na rin ng mga referee. Tawagan nyo naman kami ng konti in these plays. Again, if you just joined us, di ba? Lasal already, a UAAP team has made it to the finals. Will it be a UAAP matchup sa Filoil Finals, or will it be one UAAP team, one NCAA? Yan ang abangan natin here and the second half of our crucial game.
At alam mo itong San Beda, for the past 2 years, they've also been in the finals of the Filoil Flying V Preseason. Yun nga lang, parati silang nasisilat either ng Lasal or ng Ateneo. Ira Pablo standing by with his halftime report.
Let's talk about team captain Simon Camacho. He depreciated his almost triple-double performance to bring his team here in the semis by saying that he just took advantage of San Sebastian being undermanned. Well, with the dream of a finals appearance even in the UAAP, Simon added that games like this will help build their rookies to strengthen them as they enter the upcoming UAAP season. First, he took advantage of San Beda. Now they're taking advantage of the playoff experience, guys.
Thank you, Ira. So that was about Simon Camacho, who has been just a Swiss Army knife for Adamson. While James Kwekote starting to get out in transition. And obviously, this is a mortal sin para kay Coach Franz Pumaren. 42-35, San Beda has opened up their biggest lead of the game as Evan Nele getting fancy with it, finding James Kwekote for the rack attack. We take a look at the duo pouncing Red Lions. James Kwekote and Donald Tancua against the FEU Tamaraos were really able to fill that stat sheet.
Again, if you're Coach Boyd Fernandez, you have to be ecstatic. Inaabangan mo sa NCAA, Kwekote, Tancua, they need to put up big numbers. At hindi lang yan sa practice, hindi lang yan sa, sa mga usap-usapan. Kailangan pinapakita nila yan sa sahig. And they have shown that in the quarterfinals. And you want to bring that in the semis, in the all-round of Filoil tournament, at hopefully, para sa kanila, magtuloy-tuloy papunta sa NCAA.
One of the things that Adamson has always had tests with in this era of Franz Momanen is pag nagiging dikdikan na yung laro down the stretch, how will they execute? Is Jeric Anmisi going to be their go-to guy? And against the UP Fighting Maroons, they struggled in the clutch nung talagang yung momentum was on the UP side. Now, they're gonna have to try to stop this run by San Beda.
And a lot of it, I think, Chuck, will really depend on Anmisi's improvement. We saw him put the ball down. Ayan, ma-atake na naman siya. Because what has happened in the past, he misses that, however, what has happened in the past is naging predictable yung offense nila as we see Doliges. Wow, acrobatic
Sorry
mula
for
sa kanya.
interrupting you, Coach Elea.
Masyadong maganda. Kailangan talaga natin pansinin. But going back to our point, he has to be able to create his own shot.
Yeah.
Kasi pagka-crucial na, nabanggit natin kanina si J. Perez, siya yung dumidiskarte na. And sometimes, pag wala kang ganon, hindi ka makatanggap ng bola or hindi ka makakuha ng good shot. And Terdy Ravena has developed into that sa Ateneo. So tingnan natin if Anmisi or maybe another Falcon will be up to the task. Ito na yung play natin.
Grabe to. Doliges meeting Jerome Lastimosa in the air and using that big body to finish inside with force. And this San Beda defense has been unforgiving so far. They have not yet allowed Adamson to score. They are scoreless in the first 3 minutes of this ballgame.
9 points para dito kay Clint. Again, very important si dito portion of the game as nice block. Wala dito sa kay
Duanga.
Duanga.
Nung matagal din nawala si Duanga, hindi siya naglaro buong second quarter. Taken away. Nakakatakot ibaba yung bola pag San Beda yung kalaban mo, no? Tancua. Nele saving it over to a soaring Falcon. Here's Lastimosa. Kwekote. Pinadaan na lang niya itong si Jerome.
Defense turns into offense here for Adamson.
Oftana. Head and shoulder fake. Tancua can finish. Oftana second serving. Wala pa rin. Duanga able to get that rebound. I saw Coach Boyd Fernandez sumisento siya na slow things down. Pero si Oftana nanggigil. The foul is going to be whistled on Donald Tancua, sending Lenda Duanga to the free throw line.
Si Lenda Duanga, he's a little bit taller, not actually a lot taller than itong si Tancua. Mas mahaba yung mga kamay. Nakita natin some immaturities in his game. So mukhang batang-bata pa tong foreign student ng Adamson. 3 points para sa kanya. Si Bobby Sar, wala na.
Yes, Bobby Sar's done.
So siya na talaga ang magiging foreign student nila.
Nice little stroke though from the free throw line there. Doliges could have traveled. They want the ball in Donald Tancua's hand against Duanga. A foul whistled will go on Simon Camacho.
Simple brush screen lang, no? Habang pumaposte. Etong si Tancua, biglang bibigyan siya ng screen ni Oftana, hoping for that mismatch to get the smaller Camacho on him, forcing a foul on Adamson.
Kwekote over to Tancua. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tancua, tough shot. And Duang has done a good job of really limiting the production of Donald here in this third quarter. Lastimosa sent back. Nele, Kwekote, wanted the lob. But we will stay on this side. Hindi sila nagkaintindihan.
Ayan nga yung kanyang rookie backcourt. Talking about itong si Kwekote, talking about Evan Nele. There will be some teaching involved. They are not, the talent is oozing, definitely. Pero yan nga, pumapasok ang coaching kasi Evan Nele, dishing into
Ganda.
Takwa. Ayun na yung sinasabi natin, court vision by Nele. But there will be teaching involved at sanay na sanay naman si Coach Boyd Hernandez na talagang i-guide at turuan ang ating mga rookies. As you see, Evan Nele, sinakin mo niya yung depensa,
Yeah.
tapos linaglag niya at the perfect time para dito kay Tancua. At sinasabi ni Nele, hindi mo mamimiss si Bolik, talking to Donald Tancua.
12 points for Donald Tancua. Free throw falls and 8-point lead for the Red Lions. Camacho, quick trigger on the triple, no go. And Adamson a little bit quicker dun sa kanilang opensa kumpara dun sa first half. Nele nabigyan ng espasyo, no. And a foul is going to be called on Clint Rodriguez.
Evan Nele, you see yung passion ng bata, no? So I guess yun din yung maturity niya sometimes when he misses a couple of shots.
Yeah.
He kind of gets hard on himself at yun yung kay Bolik yung nakita natin na mintis, turnover, okay lang, next play. So ito sometimes nakikita natin yung kamot or may konting padyak sa sahig. And he will learn this in time, but definitely, you're talking about talent, Evan Nele has it.
The great players we've seen, wala silang pake pag 5 straight misses sila, di ba? Parang hindi nag-iiba yung laro nila, yung demeanor nila, doesn't really change.
Exactly.
And Misi's back. That's a guy who does not change whatever happens, whether he's made 5 straight or 10 straight. Relax na relax. Kumpara sa kuya niya, si Maverick, mas emotional si Maverick eh. Ito si Jerry, cool na cool. Oh, taken away once again by Sambeta. And Evan Nele saying, bakit di natin tinakbo to sa transition, nakaset tuloy yung depensa ng Adamson. Tancua against Dunga. Tana, the rack attack. Oh, ran into a brick wall, and that's why you want to try to run. Pag nakaset na yung half-court defense ng Adamson, napakahigpit talaga.
Yun yung ice play talaga ng San Beda, no? Pag nakita mo nag-ice play na, diretso, straight post to si Tancua, hindi trying to get some offense out of a double team or maybe some back screens or cuts.
Rodriguez, quick trigger. Misi, pull-up jumper. Airball yan. And Mav, check that Jerica Misi has been missing.
Customary, no? Yung hawak sa shorts na dulas.
Nadulas eh.
Pagkakapos sa tira. Ginagawa ko rin ba yan?
Pinapapawis kasi.
Pag naglalaro ka ba?
Hindi naman ako pinapatira ng mga kapatid. Taga-rebound, roll, ano lang tayo, coach? Rebound lang tayo, tsaka bigay ka agad. Parang Franz Abuda lang. Oh, binubulabog ni Lastimosa. Tough shot once again from San Beda. Their offense has not been dropping. However, their defense consistent as ever as Sandoval. Kind of forced the issue, and he is fouled by San Beda.
I love watching itong mga rookies sa bandal. Ito si Alfaro. He was in Team B last year, no? But again, one of the star players of the Red Cubs 2 years back. It's just amazing how to see, curious on how they adjust. Who will be a star? Who will be a role player? How will they respond to adversity? Nakita natin yung mga young guys. So talagang bright ang future. Both leagues and of course, Philippine basketball.
Tsaka yung napansin ko, coach, pagdating sa mga youngsters ng San Beda, yung high school, halos walang lumilipat ng eskwela, no?
Madalang na madalang.
Yung, like, of course, there are some, but more often than not, yung mga talagang pride ng kanilang kupunan, usually, they just go straight to the seniors.
And you know, we have the architect of that 5 seats away from us, si Coach Ato Badolado. He's the one who started it. Actually, naglalaro pa ako. And even before, sina Coach Eric Altamirano, Coach Ronnie Magsano, Benji Paras, and even before that, pumasok na sina Coach Javi Nuna, dire-diretso na yan, Basera Mer. As in,
Yeah.
he has just created such a culture that in spite of him not coaching anymore, yan sina Coach JP. swag.
Oo.
Pagka ikaw ay galing sa Red Cups, at usually naglalaro din sila dito para sa Red Lions.
Ito. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Sanbeda's lead down to 6. JB Bajo, last second dish over to Tancua. And you know what? The foreign student, si Lenda Dunga has not been scoring a lot, but he has been a force in the paint for Adamson.
Oo, yun ang hinahanap mo din. Yung with Ahamisi, itong si Camacho's been scoring now, Lastimosa can also score. You need somebody to really match up the Kwames of this world. Yan
Sure.
ang mga makakatapat nila. Nakita natin kanina, ang husay ni Baltasar, no? Though he's not a foreign student, but 6'7", 6'8" din itong si Baltasar. So, a lot of these other guys are big, tall centers. At etong si Daunga needs to step up, especially defensively.
Absolutely. Defensive rebound to Adamson. Oh, and one play. Oh, there we go. That's Kuya Maverick in attendance. Miyembro ng Rainer Shine nila sa Painters at ilang taon na lang makakaharap na niya or makakasama niya si Jerry Canmisi, hopefully in the PBA.
Oo. Basta ganyan lalaro ni Amisi, sigurado. Makakapanik yung bata na yun, napakahusay. As Fermin hits that free throw.
Erin Fermin completing the end one play. Benuela. Oh, beautiful move. Masyado lang malakas.
O Fermin blocking Tancua, the rookie against the veteran on that play. Pumapalag din itong si Aaron Fermin.
Dunga! Bigyan mo parang isa.
Dunga just coming up here. Sinabi mo, kailangan mag-step up. Hindi siya naglaro ng second quarter. Mukhang fresh na fresh siya here. He has provided the spark. At dito na, nakahabol na ang Adamson here in the third quarter.
Bukod kay Ange Kwame, etong si Dunga, able to finish inside. You know, guys like USDC Soleman Chabio, another guy who has really been impressive.
Isa pa yun, no?
Yeah, here in yung mga preseason tournaments. So, it is going to be a battle of big men when it comes to the start of the UAP season. Look at this defense by Adamson. Look at the scrambling. That was prime. Soaring Falcons defense and able to finish inside. Jerome Lastimosa tying the game. Check that, rather giving his team a 2-point lead.
Tama yung sinabi mo. Classic Adams on full court press.
Naitawid na ng San Beda. Di sila magmamadali. They will try to dissect this defense in a little bump. Given up by Yero will send Evanela to the free throw line.
Alam mo, if you're San Beda, you gotta like this. Why? Because pinipress ka ng Adamson. Eh, nakita natin, ang mga kalaban nila, Perpetual, etong LPU, eh makakatapat talaga sila ng press. So, gusto mong tumibay na, lumakas na ang iyong mga players. Talking about Evanele, etong si Kwek Kutay, na talagang maghanda na kayo dahil tatapatan natin yan sa NCAA.
Tsaka yung press kasi, siguro you can maybe force maybe 1 or 2 turnovers, pero yun lang eh.
Tama.
Eventually, yung San Beda system will recalibrate. Ipapasok nila si Nele, si Quencote, and they will figure out the press of Adamson.
Alam mo, ang hirap din kasi insayuin yan eh. Why? But as you see Fermin missing that shot, but Nele comes up with this. Ang hirap i-practice niyan. Ito, Nele, no? Lakas ng loob.
He checked from Evanele.
Going back, ang hirap mag-practice yan because you're a non-pressing team. Paano mo gagawin yun sa ensayo? Kung dito mo siya nakukuha sa mga practice games, sa mga preseason tournaments, kasi na-witness ko na yan eh. Hindi kami pressing team, inuubos kami sa press. And you try to simulate it with a Team B, but the Team B guys are not as good as, you know, say an Adamson team.
Yeah.
So, this is the best time to strengthen your press break, strengthen your players, and to prepare you for your upcoming season.
Mabuti na mag-turnover dito. Kesa sa pag-LPU, ginugulo ka na ni JC tsaka ni JV Marcelino.
Ang hirap i-simulate dun sa practice kasi wala naman silang ganon, di ba?
Coach Boy Fernandez on your screen and the brain thrust. The championship squad of the San Beda Red Lions. They've seen it all literally, kaya pag ganito, di na sila natataranta.
8 points.
Tie ball game. Our 7th deadlock of this semifinals matchup. Tankua against Dunga. Oh, another stop there by Lenta Dunga, pero nanggigil ang Adamson. But we will stay on the side.
Dunga, he's just long. I mean,
Yes.
matibay din, hindi lang basta-basta naatrasan. And I think yun ang hinahanap dito ni Coach Van. Somebody who can really play defense, post defense especially, at be an interior force for his team. Siguro yung scoring, a little bit, bonus, pero yung defense talaga kailangan ng Adamson.
Ang dami na nilang scores eh. Camacho. Fermin for three. Bang, bang! The rookie lighting it up from downtown.
11 points para dito kay Fermin.
Coach Franz is giving this youngster some valuable minutes right now in this crucial stage of this game. Kwekote with a rack attack for two.
8 points para kay Percute.
You know, I have seen before San Beda go to a full court press, and when they do that, nakakatakot din eh.
Oh, especially when they were handled by si Coach Jamaica rin.
Yeah.
No? He's really more a pressing coach. Pero as long as itong si Coach Boyet ang humahawak, very, very rare. Mabibilang mo.
Methodical.
Oo, medyo 5-10 minutes at most ang pressing ng San Beda rin.
3
Lions.
seconds remaining. That was a strange turn of events on that final possession as Nele inabot na lang kay Tankua. But we've got a war in the Filoil Flying V Center as Evanele and company. Of course, Donald Tankua, the highlight of the third as Beta trying to keep etong si Dunga at bay at the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Aaron Fermin from downtown to give his squad some breathing space. It's a 2-point lead for Adamson as we head to the final 10 minutes of the semifinals. We had a question for the San Beda Red Lions. Sino makakapigil kay Lenda Duanga? Because throughout this tournament, he has been rock solid for the Adamson Soaring Falcons.
Yeah, 17 points, 15 rebounds, that crucial quarter final matchup there. So, eto nakikita ko, no, ang lakas ng potential. Ito si Duanga, 9.7 rebounds, 5 out of 7. Ibig sabihin may kamay din, no? Hindi lang siya bukol sa 15-foot glide. So, let's see if he can keep up this good play of his.
Final 10 minutes of the semifinals of the Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. San Beda and Adamson fighting for the right to face the LaSalle Green Archers in the finals to advance against the LPU Pirates. And Tankua starting up the fourth quarter with a miss there. So for Lenda Duanga, he's done a good job of limiting or at least trying to slow down Donald Tankua. Obviously, yung diskarte, yung experience pabor kay Tankua, pero hindi naman may papatawad yung ginagawa ni Duanga. Fermin inside, strong movement by the Deuce.
Kita natin yung effort, no? Nakakakumpiyansa yung rookie, hit a couple of shots. It really does something to your confidence. And Aaron Fermin already with 13 big ones here.
Evanele. Kwekote letting it fly. That's good.
Oh, that was a nice set play here by San Beda. Nakita mo, tatlong screen At talagang good shot para dito kay Kwekute.
Lead is down to 1 for the Soaring Falcons. Ahanmisi, screen from Duanga. Fermin, isa patras yan.
Kumpiyansado na yung bata, 16 na dito. Again, remember, this guy, when he played for Arellano, he was a do-it-all guy. He played center, but he could always shoot. He could always play defense. He definitely block shots.
Modern day big man, mukhang nakahanap ng ginto. Itong Adamson, Kwekute looking for back-to-back trips from beyond the arc, and that's 2 straight for James Kwekute.
Ganda ng matchup na yun, no? Ahamisi Kwekute, you mentioned that earlier. He did almost like an Ahamisi move there,
Sure.
yung kanyang step back on that play.
14 puntos na po ang kartada ni James Kwekute. Fermin. This time he puts the ball on the floor, and Aaron Fermin will go to the free throw line. Take a look at James. Gorgeous step back. Konting
A little push there,
yeah.
but just the ability to score, and samantalang nabanggit mo nga, modern day big man, Aaron Fermin hitting it from downtown. It's hard to play defense, lalo ni mga big guys na hindi sanay na lumalabas. Or pag lumabas man sila, it gives so much opportunity for the small guys to attack. So that stretch 4, stretch 5 trend is really paying dividends for the teams who have guys who can really shoot. Big guys who can shoot.
Look at, oh, it was Fermin, and he will flex those guns and go back to the free throw line.
Aaron Fermin, 18 points.
Wow.
Rookie ba to?
Ang ganda ng pagbagsak ng bola, talagang sa kanya eh. Para sa kanya talaga eh.
Oh, flexing his muscles dito. Sabi niya, I'm ready for the seniors division. Okay, no?
Balik sa tatlo. Ang kalamangan ng Adamson. Pwedeng gawing 4 as Fermin stroking that free throw. Arnold Noah is also on the floor for San Beda right now. This is a small lineup by San Beda.
Zone ang pinapakita dito ng Adamson, 2-3.
Three-pointer will not fall para kay Doliguez. Second serving, and that is going to send JB Bajo to the free throw line. Ira Pablo standing by right now with this report.
Guys, Clint Dolinguez is on a run to get his 3rd NCAA championship with San Beda, and unlike the first 2, this one is on him. Memorable daw yung 2017 dahil first collegiate championship niya. The second one was led by Robert Bolick and JB Mocon. Now it's up to him to have an impact for the upcoming season. Sabi niya, a lot of pressure, but he wants his name big on the contribution to the San Beda winning tradition.
Thank you, Ira. And etong si Doliguez, bukod kay Nele, bukod kay Kwekute, isa rin yan sa aasahan ni Coach Boyet, really to be able to shoulder the load and still defend the title. 61 to 59 po ang ating talaan. Ahanmisi, natapikan ng bola. Camacho staying patient. Unable to get that shot to fall, and Donald Tanco kakapasok lang, siya ang rebound, leading the fast break. Doliguez inside!
Oh, nice play mula dito kay Tanco, scoring, pushing that leather, and giving it at the perfect time kay Doliguez.
Tied at 61 apiece. Duanga rejected by JB Bajo. Tancoa. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nele, kick out pass. Doliguez for 3, hindi umabra, and Tancoa able to get the rebound.
Nice look mula dito kay Nele, hindi lang na-shoot ni Doliguez on that play.
Kwekute for 3, no! And Duanga saying, tama na yan, ang kukulit ninyo, akin na to.
Good stop here for Adamson. Again, tabla tayo dito 61 all. And, you know, looking at Adamson, you mentioned this, kanino sila pupunta pag crunch time, pag girian na. Hamisi, supposed to be that guy. And let's see. Ito, tikita na tayo dito. You have a very formidable San Beda team. Tingnan natin if they go to Lastimosa.
Camacho floater inside. Beautiful play by Adamson. 7 points para kay Simon Camacho. Where is this offense going for San Beda? Ball will stay with the Red Lions. 14 seconds on their shot clock. Nag-reset.
And I think this is where the adjustment period will happen para kay Coach Boyd Fernandez. With Robert Bolick kasi parang meron na siyang coach on the floor.
Yeah.
So ngayon, talagang alam mo talaga kung saan sila pupunta. Alam nila what they're at. Ngayon may konting confusion pa as Duliges misses that layup. Tanpu against the offensive rebound for a stick back.
Inalis si Duanga, pinalik si Keith Zaldivar. I would imagine lang para makahinga ng konti itong si Duanga. And kaagad na miesta itong si Donald Tancua. Lastimosa going one-on-one against Oftana. Jerome. Camacho. Jerome na naman. Bang, bang!
Nice fake, 1-3 here for Lastimosa. And could he be the guy who can finish games for
Could
them?
be.
Kasi ang husay din sa pick and roll nito. Etong si Lastimosa.
This is quality basketball we are watching right now. Coach LAS.
Nakaagaw ng isa pa, sulpot yung pressure. That forces a turnover. And during such a crucial part of our game, no? Yan yung nabanggit mo kanina eh. Bumubulagayan pa minsan eh.
Duanga returning to the game. Sabi ni Donald Tancua, tapos na yung day off ko. Tapos na yung day off ko. Trabaho ulit. Duliges. Pabigada ng 3. Lamang na naman ang San Beda.
14 points here for Duliges, showing that he has improved that long-range jumper.
4 minutes remaining. San Beda with a 2-point lead against Adamson. Adamson looking to make it to the finals of the Preseason Cup of Filoil. Samantala naman, San Beda looking for the 3rd straight trip. Mele, the rack attack. Oh, took a shot to the head on Jerome Lastimosa, and he will go to the free throw line. Heads up play there by Evanele. Look at him slowing down, no? Nauna yung talon ni Lastimosa. Napakagat siya dun sa slow stop ni Evanele.
And ito nga eh, nakita lang natin yung consistency lang hinahabol natin kay Nele, pero yung when he is in his element,
Sure.
no? When he is in control, talagang napakahusay nitong bata na to. Papalitan mo pa naman si Robert Bolick, you know, up to the challenge.
Kailangan mo talaga maging mahusay.
Tas San Beda pa ang suot ng jersey from Red Cup to Red Lion.
2 for 2 for Evanele. Back to a 4-point lead for San Beda. It's winning time in the Filoil Flying V Center. Adamson. Moving that ball around in the perimeter. They get it to Camacho. Easy for 3. No. Big rebound there by Aaron Fermin. The ball will stay on this side as a foul up.
Wala pa sa penalty yung both of these teams. But again, you're looking for that guy who will score for you. You can get some flare screens, some down screens for Amici. Pero I think yung medyo bitin ng konti, somebody who can just create off the dribble, kasi atake na lang eh, no?
Yeah. Fermin. Oh, Aaron Fermin just dove on top of Clint Duliges. That is going to be a foul on the Soaring Falcon. Oh, Fermin and Nele. May konting bangga. Nag-uusap yung dalawang manlalaro as they go back to their respective benches. Nagiging tensionado na dito sa Filoil Flying V Center. 3:14 remaining in the game. In what has been a classic in the semifinals matchup, the Adamson Soaring Falcons proving their worth, wanting to show that they are championship contenders in the UAP, trying to get to a place where San Beda has always been champions. The Red Lions, though, have tried to make this Filoil Flying V preseason tournament theirs.
Kanino sila pupunta, nakita natin. Si Amisi kasi is a guy who really usually comes off screens.
Yeah.
You just can't give the ball to him and he'll create his own shot. And ang masakit dito, I think a foul there by San Beda. Narigaluhan ng dalawang free throws itong si Jerica Hamisi.
A little bit of confusion because akala natin na matatawagan ng foul si Eren Fermin, but instead the ball stays with the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Pero mintis yung free throw ni Jerica Hamisi. Jeric goes 1 for 2, so it's 70-67. Full court press applied by Adamson. Nele Tancuan, a two-man game. 3 minutes remaining, 70-67. Tankua, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Donald has to go against Dunga. Strong drive inside, hindi yan umabra. Rebounded by Lenda Duanga.
Alam mo yung fluidity, of course, sanay tayo sa San Beda sa champion team, pero it's not as fluid.
Yeah.
Kaya nga, yun nga, yung opportunity here in the Filoil to kind of work on some of these things.
Lalo na these kinds of environments, no? Lastimosa. Fermin, nabigyan ng espasyo. Tabla na! Tie game with 2:26 remaining. And a timeout called as Aaron Fermin has found the range from beyond the arc. Check out the guts of this youngster to let it fly in a tight ball game.
Oo, yung range ni Aaron Fermin playing like a veteran here. Tabla tayo, 70 all.
Let's take a look once again at our playoff bracket. We are in the semifinals. Itong huling laro dahil knockout game po tayo. And right now, San Beda and Adamson are in a dogfight for the chance to face LaSalle and to win the 2019 Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup.
You also have a chance to check out yung ating, maybe in the replays, no? Yung laro ng LPU de LaSalle. Napakagahusay ng laro. LaSalle coming up with a victory just by 2 points. Yun, another turnover forced by San Beda.
Coach Boyd Fernandez saying dapat si Greg Mutei na lang ang sumalo ng bola. Big stop there by Adamson. Can they take the lead on a shot here? Lastimosa, cross court, Ahanbisi. Camacho floater, no! Fermin can't get that second serving to fall. And we approach the twilight zone. 2 minutes remaining. Walang kukurap. Saan pupunta ang reigning defending champions ng NCAA? Quecote for 3. Oh, Oftana skying. However, another stop by the Soaring Falcons.
Sayang yung play mula dito kay Oftana. Supal pa lang siya on that play. Again, both of these teams are struggling. They don't have a go-to guy yet. So, nangangapa pa sila.
Fermin for 3. That looked good dun sa pagpitaw ni Aaron Fermin.
Let's see where San Beda will go. Usually, this is falling Coco time.
Quecote, Oftana. Nele, 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nele, Oftana for 3, top of the key, bang, bang!
Clutch para dito kay Oftana, his 8th point, but not more important than that basket there. Tatlo lamang dito ng San Beda.
How will Adamson respond? Quecote nagpapatay kay Ahanbisi. 50 seconds remaining. Mav, Lastimosa, 3 seconds. Jerome nagpasabit, pinasa sa labas. That's a turnover on Adamson.
And again, that is where you really miss somebody who can just put it on the deck and create for you, diba? Yung may fade away, spin, or maybe attract a double team so that si Ahanbisi ay malibre. Nangyayari kasi dito talaga, binibigay nila kay Ahanbisi, nahihirapan silang, kumbaga, yung depensa ng San Beda, hindi talaga kumakawala kay Ahanbisi.
Ahanbisi, pinahinga muna ni Coach Franz Pumaren. Nele almost losing the ball, almost taken away by Lastimosa. Taken away. Check that rather by
Sabantal.
Sabantal. May oras pa para sa Adamson. Nele, counter steal. And that is gonna be a foul on Sabantal.
Great defense mula dito kay Nel. And I like yung action. Nakita mo ito, hahawakan ni Coach Boyet yung mukha ni Nel because he knows more encouragement naman, gigil at encouragement, but because yung yung mentoring nakikita talaga natin sa kanyang young point.
Parang pag kinakausap ko yung anak ko nangigigil ako sa kanya Time out on the floor, 21.9 seconds remaining, and San Beda will have the ball after this break. .9 seconds remaining at rinig natin ang mga faithful na taga-suporta ng San Beda Red Lions here in attendance at the Filoil Flying V Center. Will San Beda be able to take care of business? JV Mocon and Robert Pollock showing off those sweet championship rings. Good shot there. And of
Pero alam
course,
mo,
go
kahit
ahead.
nasa PBA yan, kahit kumikita na yan, they miss playing for
I'm
the
sure.
San Beda. Kahit na, mas marami silang fans with the PBA and stuff, it's just different to play for your collegiate team.
Tsaka parang kasama ka na sa isang fraternity na every year nadadagdagan di ba? Na parang gusto mo talagang tumulong dun sa mga bagong pasok
Sa in the PBA, you can play 15, 17 years maybe if you dito 4-5 taon mahigit. Tapos when you graduate, it's done.
Ayaw
You're
mo
done.
matapos.
Oo, ayaw mo matapos.
San Beda needs to inbound. And the Soaring Falcons will be playing the fouling game as Jerome Lastimosa giving up that foul. And Adamson still with 3 fouls before they get into the penalty.
And sometimes this is yung nagiging negative pag wala ka pa sa penalty situation. Let's see Adamson trying to go for the steal here. They're overplaying the passing lane.
They have 3 chances to get the steal as well. Ele inbounding, almost taken away by Jerick. And that is going to be the 3rd team foul of the Soaring Falcons.
Ayun, kasi under 2 minutes.
Check, yeah, my mistake.
Under 2 minutes. Yung
second
pala
foul
yun.
pala in the final 2 minutes. Check
So,
that.
para sa mga hindi masyado nakakaintindi ng rule na yun, kahit na wala ka pa sa penalty, pag nag-second foul ka na below the 2-minute mark, automatically, you will go to the penalty. So, 2 free throws para dito sa San Beda.
Grecote at the free throw line. Pasok ang una, making it a 2-possession game. He has come alive in this second half, looking to be much more aggressive and helping to lead San Beda to this 4-point advantage na naging 5.
Again, it's not impossible, no? Para dito sa Adamson, 2-possession game. Tingnan natin kung may balasa pa dito si Coach Franz Pumarin.
Adamson will have the ball with 18.7 seconds remaining and down by 5 points. San Beda has shown grace and poise under pressure. At ngayon naman kung saan kailangan nila ng isang defensive stop. Let's see which side will bend.
This has to be quick.
Yep, quick attack here for Adamson. Ahanisi almost losing the ball. 3-pointer on the way from Fermin, won't fall. Grecote sky for the board. At naipasa pa kay Doliguez.
That's it. Mukhang magkakaroon ng NCAA UAP Finals, no? San Beda nakalusot dito sa Adamson.
What a battle we saw. And once again, San Beda showing the ability to execute and to get key stops down the stretch. They prevailed with a 75-70 win against a very game Adamson Soaring Falcons.
Undefeated so far here in the Filoil tournament. No mokon, no ball hit, no problem para dito sa koponan ni Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Kasama ko na ngayon ang ating best player of the game na si Clint Dolinguez together with the winning coach, Coach Boyet Fernandez. Pero unahin muna natin si Clint. Clint, sinabi mo sa akin kanina na importante sa'yo na ikaw ang mamuno sa team mo sa kahit anong championship. Anong pakiramdam na this is one step closer to that goal?
Well, syempre, sobrang saya. Dahil lahat ng naging preparation namin for the past few days, weeks, and even months, it paid off na sa today's game. And sobrang worth ito. Special thanks sa kay Coach Boyet sa lahat ng mga preparation, sa mga teammates ko, sa lahat ng hard work namin. Yun, sobrang saya, sobrang saya. Finals na.
Clint, sabi mo na your undefeated record was motivated by a 0-3 loss sa D-League. So, paano nakatulong yung mga experiences na yun para makuha tong panalo na to?
Well, syempre, San Beda, parang hindi kami sanay na matalo, especially sa mga ganitong big games, big league. Kaya importante sa amin manalo, kaya pinaghandaan talaga namin. Grabe, sobrang grabe yung mga pinaghanda namin, especially yung mga adjustment ni Coach Boyet. Yun lang.
Clint, invite mo naman yung San Beda community para supportahan kayo this coming Sunday.
Kaya inimbitahan namin yung lahat ng mga supporters ng San Beda, mga alumni, yung mga parents, yung mga friends namin na this coming Sunday, championship against LaSalle. Sana po nandiyan kayo para supportahan yung San Beda Red Lions. Salamat po sa lahat ng mga naging sumusuporta sa amin, yung mga tao behind sa San Beda Red Lions, sa mga lahat ng tumutulong, sa mga alumni, sa mga Sir Mike especially. Thank you so much. Tsaka sa family namin. Thank you so much.
Congratulations sa'yo. Now, kausapin naman natin si Coach Boyet. Coach, first of all, welcome to the finals. And I want to ask you, you mentioned earlier that you were ready for another defensive team, Adamson, and you expected that they will execute their plays well. Ngayon, how prepared were your players to counter what Adamson showed today?
Well, we really studied their set plays. We know that it will always be Alan Misa getting the ball, Lastimosa getting the ball. But we were surprised that Fermin makes those shots in the three-point area. We just have missed coverages that's why they came back, especially on that three-point shots of Fermin. But at least we adjusted that right away, and at least we make stops. And then James, Ivan, even Clint step up, and we won this game.
Coach, you also said earlier that you're motivated to bring this young team back into another championship dahil sinabi daw, may mga nagsabi na tapos na daw ang winning ways ng San Beda after Robert and JV. Anong masasabi mo? How does it feel that you're finally here to get this win?
Well, una, nagpapasalamat ako kay JV tsaka kay Clint, kay Robert to watch this game. Hopefully they will watch on Sunday. But sa totoo lang, talagang marami nagsasabi na yung team namin will not be as strong as it is than last year because we don't have those guys. They already graduated and they already be playing the PBA. But again, it's really a challenge for my boys, especially Ivan, James, Clint, Donald, and Calvin, as well as JP Bayo, really been motivating their teammates na, hey, it's really our time. We thank Robert and JB for the championship years ago, but now it's our time. It's their time to shine. So, well, winning this game against Adamson will be a tough one for us, but we're excited. We're playing LaSalle in the finals. Nice. Pumunta sa Filoil on Sunday and watch the championship game between LaSalle. We'll do our best. LaSalle is a very good team, very well coached. But we'll be ready for them. So sana nandun kayo para sumuporta dahil ang lakas ng fans ng LaSalle. So we expect that all the Red Lions alumni will come in and watch the game, and hopefully you will support the San Beda Red Lions.
Once again, congratulations to you, Coach Boyet Fernandez. Now let's turn things over to our panel.
Thank you so much, Ira. Congratulations to Coach Boyet Fernandez as San Beda once again in the finals of the Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. Ang tanong, will this be the year? Ito na ba ang tamang taon para sila naman ang maging champion dito sa ating torneo? At pinakita lang talaga ng San Beda, especially yung sinabi ni Coach Boyet Fernandez as we take a look at the playoff bracket, that there's no reason why this program cannot produce a new Robert Bolick or a new JV Mocon and these guys on the floor.
Alam mo, Chuck, hindi na ako naniniwala dyan. Nung nawala si Basier Amer, sinabi hindi na raw sila mananalo.
Tama, totoo.
Ngayon, nagkaroon ng Bolick. Ngayon, may bago kang Nele. And it's really about the program. These guys know how to win. Coach Boyd Fernandez is an excellent coach. He will figure things out. And trust me, in the NCAA, they will be in the thick of things, just like in this tournament.
So speaking of those two legendary Red Lions, kasama nila ngayon si Ira Pablo.
Yes, kausapin natin ang powerhouses ng San Beda Red Lions na si Robert Bolick and JV Mocon. Unahin muna natin si JV. JV, anong pinaka nami-miss mo sa paglalaro as a Red Lion?
Siyempre, yung mga alumni, yung mga sumusupport sa San Beda, iba yung atmosphere when playing for San Beda.
Robert, championships with San Beda. Looking at your team right now, how do you think they will play against DLSU?
Feeling ko matalo sila kasi wala kami ni JV. Hindi, mananalo sila for sure. Ganda ng pinapakita nila, 8-0 na ata sila. Kumpiyansa ako sa kanila, so wala namang problema. Tapos masaya ako ngayon kasi panalo kami, tapos talo sila. Tonto ako ngayon.
Alright, invite mo naman sila, Robert, manood ng finals game this Sunday.
Sa Sunday pala, manood kayo sa championship. Pero una niyan, panoorin nyo muna yung Rain or Shine kasi maglalaban sila sa Batangas. Panoorin nyo muna sila, tapos hindi ko sabay ata play. So, mas siguro sa Lasal, sa San Beda, Lasal na lang muna.
Alright, maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa. Now, let's go back to you guys.
Di ba, nakainom ba yun, Chuck?
Nalilito na ako kay Robert Bolick at saka si JV Mocon. Sige, pero ito na lang yung pag-usapan natin.
Ayun.
Ang ganda ng natin dito as LPU will be taking on Adamson in the battle for third. Samantala naman Lasal will be taking on San Beda in the finale of our Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup. And boy, what a fun game this was. As San Beda proving to be clutch down the stretch, they make their way back to the finals. Para kay Coach L.A. Mumar, para kay Ira Pablo, and all the hardworking men and women of Sports 5. My name is Chuck Araneta, and see you on Sunday for the finale of the Filoil Flying V Preseason Cup.